All right, we're here with Coach Yoder, Fort Wayne Carroll boys and girls head coach. Coach, strong performance in particular on the boys' side, but people looking at the stats, the girls actually ran pretty well too. So just tell everybody, what your expectations were today, how they performed.
Great. Today was a great day for us. Obviously, the guys' side was probably the best team race I've seen us have in my 4 years here. It was a lot of fun to watch. The girls, we were minus Abby Green. She's a little sick, so just out of precaution, we held her out. So, we were down our top runner, but they still performed strong. And they knew the conditions coming in were going to be fun, we're going to be fast, but they told them just compete today and see what's going to happen. Yeah,
right. So when you look at this meet, there's some schools that aren't here, that choose to go elsewhere, and that's fine. Everybody has their training. Why do you guys come down to FlashRock?
The competition. I mean, there's a great competition here every year. The top teams in the state are here. It's a great course. Normally it's not this muddy, but it's a great course, great competition, and just a chance to kind of get away from Fort Wayne for a little bit.
Yeah, let's come down, see some of the Indy schools.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you see a race like this, I mean, the boys and girls, boys in particular, they toughed it out in some tough conditions. Can you just touch on that in particular? I mean,
I told him before the race. Last thing I told him was this is Carroll weather. We train in this kind of stuff. We don't care what the weather's like. We're outside. And I told them, we're used to this. And they took advantage of that, ran well, ran with guts. It was just a total team effort, a lot of fun. And the girls, same thing. They got it out. They knew they were down a person, but they stepped up and ran well despite the conditions.
Yeah, absolutely. With Abby, resting her, obviously being precautious. She's a very strong runner, making a big jump too, right? How is it coaching an athlete kind of for caliber and the potential for the younger coaches probably who aren't in that situation? What's that like for you, and how do you temper that through the season?
Well, she's a lot of fun to coach because last year was her first real season running cross country, so she's learning a lot. She's having a lot of fun with it. As you can tell when she races, she smiles. That's why I knew she was kind of sick this week. She wasn't smiling as much. But, she makes it fun. She challenged me. She asks questions. She wants to learn, and I want to help her learn. And that's the biggest thing is you want to find out what makes each runner tick and kind of work to them. And with her, it's just kind of teaching her as she goes. She's a great student, great kid. She just wants to learn as much as she can. So I'm blessed to be a part of that.
On the boys' side, you have a strong pack up front, and you guys are deep. And you got Draven back,
yes,
and he just added to that more so.
Yeah. How
important is that depth for where you guys want to go, and how do you hone that in?
Yeah, it's great. This was the first time we ran our top 6 together. Actually, our number seven running coming to the season, he's out for the season with a fractured ankle. So we're down to those 6, and they've been strong all year. It was fun to watch all of them compete for the first time together. That was one thing they really wanted to do, was to show how strong they are as a team. And they know they have a lot of work to do. They know their work's at the end of the year, their finishes at the end of the year, not now. So they want to work and continue to get better. So I don't really have to hone them in. They want to work as hard as I make them.
From a meshing standpoint, you've got a good mix of upperclassmen and sophomores in particular on the boys' side. How impactful have those seniors been in terms of showing the way?
Oh, that's great. We got our senior class is great. A lot of good leaders. We had good seniors the last several years, so it's been good. They've kind of learned how to be a senior from the other seniors, and they're passing that down. We got seniors and we have a group of seniors and a group of sophomores. And the seniors don't want the sophomores to beat, and the sophomores want to beat the seniors. It's great internal competition. They make it fun every day because they're a great group. They're real close. They're essentially best friends with each other. So the chemistry is great on the guys' side.
You coming in, 4th year now. Team's performing really strong. Is there an overall theme for the season for the team if you had to message it down to the boys and girls?
Get better every week, and our last race is our best race. That's what we preached last year. That's what we're doing this year. Worked well last year, and again, we just want to make sure we're better this week than we were last week. And that's whether you're Carter or you're our last run on the team, you're better every week, and that's what we do.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. Great race today. We'll see you catching up.